Adonai Tsebayot, Adonai Tsebayot, Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tsebayot. And the energies keep shifting. Our friends here in the corner have left this morning because the fires in Hopland and Clear Lake are running up to Mendocino there towards their town. There are, just feel the times, feel what's happening. The prayer for the rain yesterday was very powerful. And the collective activity of humanity has been very powerful also, I think, leading to these fires. And I think the first speakers this morning, really, it's what they were working with, is Ralph and Marcia Ring, working with alternative technologies, alternative energies, in the Nikola Tesla tradition and with some of his, firsthand people. That was one of the solutions. I think Nikola Tesla came sort of as a prophet, an avatar to offer that to humanity, but we weren't ready, or the interests in the, money, banking, how we make money. See, we make a lot of money on all these energy services and finding the balance. But if we, for Earth, if we could be in that space and shift, we might not have these fires now. It's the might. Oh, there's so many possibilities. But anyway, let's just take a minute and tune in to our higher self. Beloved, I am. As we drop into the stillness, be still and know that I am God. The God self that is here present of each of us. As the energy shift today, we just want to ask to come into our hearts, to come into the softness, to come into the quietness, and just be very present with each other and loving. I'm at a loss for words. Yes. But today we're going to open that gateway again as we move into the last day of From Venus with Love. It brings some sadness to my heart. We start to enter that phase of the closing, the end of this cycle. But it has been truly, it is wonderful. And in that wonder, we behold the column of light now, the pillar of light descending over us, filling this space with the glory of God and the ascended masters. The ascended hosts are here with us today. Let us tune in deeply. We can behold the great pyramid and the sun disk, the pyramid of the sun, and feel ourselves ascending even now. Let's ascend together right now. We're ascending up into the great freedom, into the great peace, into the great joy, and we are communing right now with the Christs, the divine masters, both feminine and masculine, all around us here in a circle of light, welcoming us into our ascension. For the future is here, and though it is something on the horizon, we are walking towards it, and we affirm it and claim it right now. And I ask for that violet flames, the violet light to gently shower down like amethyst crystals of the deepest purple all about us, washing each and every one of us in this forgiveness and this transmutation of any old patterns that interfere with our complete alignment with our ascension. Just see those now. Just see the violet fire all around us in this room, gently transmuting, releasing all of this energy within us to be free so that we breathe deeply. Breathe in the energy, the Shakti, the Kundalini rising up the spine, the Caduceus just shimmering with light through our bodies. And we feel the Ida and the Pingala, and the serpents are rising and circling back and forth on the spine, up into our third eye, up into our crown chakra. And feel the crown chakra opening now. With the luminous light, the crown chakra is opening, the 1,000 petals shimmering all colors, like diamonds, rubies, emeralds, the golden light of the Christ, all about us now. We say, yes, agree with Scott. So we're calling down the blessings. In the name of the I Am, we shower blessings upon everyone here present into this room for each being's highest vision, highest service now. The Shakti is entering. The Christ beings are touching us, touching our bodies, touching our third eyes, showering with this light, the light of freedom, truth, and inner illumination. The pillar of illumination. We're now standing in the pillar of illumination of the white fire of the diamond body of God. In the white fire of the diamond body of God. In the 12th dimension of the I Am that I Am. Linking it easily, directly, completely into anchoring it through our hearts. Down all the way down into our root chakra, anchoring it into the earth, so that we are pillars of light upon the earth. And we have the strength to walk in this time with clarity and with that support, and knowing in this day, we're asking that we have that activation and that presence, that from this day forward, each of us has that assistance. Wherever we go in our different directions, that assistance will be with us. We just call upon it. It's like calling on Jesus, calling on Superman, calling on the Venusian Lady Masters, calling on Serapis Bey for the ascension, calling on Saint Germain for the great ray of freedom and transfiguration and the healing of all karmas, calling on the Divine Mothers, the Virgen of Guadalupe, the Queen of the Americas. Yes, the Queen of the Americas is here today. She welcomes everyone, wishes to personally greet you. Say yes, just as I gave roses to Juan some hundreds of years ago. Those roses I shower upon you now. My dear children, my precious loves, feel those roses falling now. A shower of white roses, white lotuses, soft roses falling slow motion all through the room. Roses and lotuses and lilies, the lilies of Christ. For it's the Christ in each of you that is being honored here today. Yes, this is as we prepare for all the teachings, the gifts, the wonderful beings that are here to share their message with us today. And it's your receptive heart. It is your great courage and intelligence to be here to receive this. It is communion, a communion of love. And was there someone that was scheduled to share a prayer also up here? Rob had mentioned. Yes, please come forward, dear sister. For prayers are very powerful. Our collective focused intention is the great power. We are the star beings. Welcome, welcome, please.
Let's all open our hearts to the love energy that's here, and let's share together in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Yes, I received a message last night when we went out to the out into the field there to Star Watch, and I'd like to share that. Maybe we could all stand up. Just move the body a little bit, get the Kundalini going. Breathe, breath of life. And God breathed the breath of life into each of us, quickening us into living spirits, vital, awake. Let everything, the healing power and light of the breath, move through every cell of the body, the crystalline body, the Adam Kadmon. Thou art divine, thou art whole, thou art perfect. Yes, yes, it is true. The Christ is here to witness. Tell thee, yes, my beloveds, let the healing light flow into our bodies right now. Remove the Kundalini, yes, we know just how. Breathe in the breath divine and let the love shine. Together here and now, the joy, peace we find. The new wine of Christ, He is pouring out the cups. The Holy Grail we drink together. Oh, up, up. Up we rise in ascension flames, dancing in the light. Glory to God, I see the light so bright. It's shining on the earth now, shining in our souls. Shining Washington, D.C., let them know. Everywhere the light descending now, the columns of flame. Descended starship masters dancing, coming in the name of the Most High. Of the Most High. Yes, because we have a dream. Each of us has been dreaming so long. We've been holding this in our hearts, holding it forth. Today's the day, we're right now on our course. I love to see you smiling and dancing right here. Move your body now, have no fear, you are free. Free to love. Oh, and thank you for your presence and your holy light divine. Yes, your beauty is so fine. Thank you. You are magnificent, glorious, wonderful. treasures of light of the soul. Aye. And we got a little chant to do together. It goes like this. Living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Everybody. That's it. That's it. You're going to do that 2 times, and then I'll do a verse, and then we'll come back to living in a love supreme like that. Living in a love supreme. Love supreme. Because we're ready and today's the day. Open up the vision, now I hear them say, we're coming in from Venus and Jupiter too, from Sirius because we love you. We are living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Because when we dance together as one, it opens up our hearts to the central sun. The radiant golden light is shining so bright. The central sun master said, welcome to the night, and your love has lifted you. Because you are living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Amores, familia, queridos de corazón, abriendo las puertas del amor divina, because we are living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. They traveled across the country to Mount Shasta to gather on the mountain sacred, because in their hearts the diamond light shone. The words of the Spirit said, come home. We are living in a love supreme. 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 And Saint Germain on the golden throne says, yes, welcome, welcome home. I've been watching over you for eons now, guiding you to that sacred know-how. And all the steps are laid out to realize the truth. Ascension is yours now. Ooh, we are living in a love supreme. 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 Yes, Divine Mother, holding the energy so high, lift us up now to the glorious sky. The angels circling all about, playing on the harps, I hear them shout. You are living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. And Gabriel sounds the trumpets even now. They are opening the doors, you know, and the times of revelation are here. Oh, have no fear, 'cause we are living in a love supreme. 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 Thank you, dear sisters, for your kind service, all that you've carried on. We say, Hiawatha, Guadalupe, Tara Maria, Saraswati, Kali Devi, Mama, we are living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. And Abba, Father, Most High God, in the centers of our heart, your glorious light shining through us right now. One with you, we are living in a love supreme. 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 Thank you for dancing and moving free. Thank you for being here, you are the golden key. Thank you for all the gifts you bring. Thank you for crowning the glorious King. Living in a love supreme, Christ. Living in a love supreme, oh we love you. Living in a love supreme, we love you. Living in a love supreme, we love you. Living in a love supreme, my love. Living in a love supreme. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Living in a love supreme. Quetzalcoatl, the feathered serpents, all the chiefs of America dancing the sun dance. Living in a love supreme. 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 Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, thank you. I think it was good. We needed to move the energy a little bit. Woo! Yes, yes. Welcome, welcome. Yes, we are present now, God. We are ready. We are ready, yes, for our dear friends, our beloved ones, ready to present for us. Yes, as I mentioned, I wove that in. Nikola Tesla, they worked with the alternative energies, the free energy devices, have been on the inside of that for years. Our next speakers, and this is a thing that's coming forth. We want to affirm and decree that the big shift is happening now to these alternative technologies that are ecologically friendly and harmonious with even the economy, the ecology, and everyone's well-being. Please welcome to the stage right now to share with us Ralph and Marcia Ring. And we have 2 microphones here for y'all.
Stand up for a minute. Greetings, everybody. Is this live? No. Greetings, everybody. Hello. Thank you for all coming. Thank you for being here on this lovely, beautiful mountain. And we want to thank the Source for bringing us here to you to tell you our story, how it's coming along, where it is now, and where it's going. We're winging it. We have no idea exactly. We don't have a plan, so it'll have to come as it comes through us. And I think we're going to sit down because it's going to be a long stand. Okay.
I just want to say welcome to everybody and thank you so much for coming. And thank you, Rob. I don't know if I've seen Rob, but thank you, Rob, for having us all here, all of the wonderful speakers and everybody coming together in such a special time. Thank you.
Can we lower this down? Can we lower this down?
Yeah, once you get your seat
Okay.
set up, then I can get it set up.
Oh, dual mics. That's cool.
Is that good? Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. Are we live?
No.
Okay.
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just a minute.
Okay.
Now you're alive.
We're live now. Well, I think because it was brought up about alternative energies, we'll get into that first, and then we'll go to the main topic that we want to share with you is the consciousness necessary to enjoy and partake in the alternatives that are now available on the planet. We've been working for years. It was Tesla's goal to bring this energy to the earth a long time ago, and when he passed on to Carr the information, he expressed it may not happen in his time, to keep passing it on until it happens. It has to happen because that's the reality that we came from and the reality that we have to return to after this experience on planet Earth with the duality that exists here. Let's see, I'll start with with the idea that we're living in 3D, as you all know, and that X, Y, and Z reality, with the duality that has existed for many a year, and we've been comfortable with it up till the last few years, and then we find that right and wrong and left and right and up and down and good and bad are no longer effective because we're entering into the understanding and the reality of who we truly are. We are magnificent beings as we exist now and always have been. We are creatures of the ethers. The ethers are the elements that we breathe, that we experience, that we, in everyday life, the ethers are with us, and we are creatures of the ethers, meaning that the duality is now fading away gradually. And today we'd like to share with you, Marcia and I have reached a level of our existence to be living by what's called grace. That's the grace of the universe, the grace of God. That means we no longer have to toil for a living. We no longer have to work at anything. In fact, we don't have to do anything at all, but just be who we are. And in doing that, and we'll explain what that means as we go, everything happens quite naturally. We're living by the natural laws and not by the laws that we've invented. The laws that we have invented as humans to experience a physical reality, as I aforementioned, the duality. And you're going to have to help me with this.
Okay.
Have been in existence for too long now, and we have to get back to the oneness that we are. And the oneness that we are is that